And joining us on the Rothman Orthopaedics guest line, I'll dub this as of pen firing phone fame, of phone firing fame, Leo Chen, recent Penn graduate, Paoli's own. Leo, what's up, buddy? How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm feeling graduated. I'm feeling fiery. Feeling famous for sure. So.
My buddy Aaron texted me this video of this kid firing Doc Rivers essentially from his graduation. Now we've all seen the video. All right, let me just for those that haven't seen it that are just joining us right now. Here is the video of you graduating from Penn. God bless you and congratulations. And you decide to send a little message out regarding your fellow 76ers fans and what you think they might want to happen in the not too distant future.
Leonard Chen. Joshua Eskin.
Now, in case people couldn't make it out, on the phone right there, it of course says fire Doc Rivers. Leo, what went into that whole process, no pun intended? Why go up there like that, and what made you decide to do that?
Yeah, I mean, just to be really honest, I saw on SportsCenter that kid holding up Celtics in 7 walking across his stage. Okay. And I was like, yeah, like that aged well. It came true. So, what rumination do I have? What can I manifest right now? And, we had 2 Game 7s going on the day of our graduation. The Mavs blew out the Suns and the Celtics overcame the Bucks. So NBA was on my mind. Basketball was on my mind. And we're like 3 hours into the ceremony. So it's getting a little slow. I'm just like, I texted my friends. My little brother's a huge Sixers fan. And I was like, guys, look up at the screen because I think I'm about to do something. So that's it. Typed it up on my notes app, took a screenshot, and that's it.
That's wonderful. Okay, so you can sit through like the 3 hours of the whole ceremony. Not to mention you go through Penn, which I've heard is a pretty tough school. And then you're like, you know what? I know what would be the exclamation point on this. The exclamation point on this ceremony, firing Doc Rivers. What is it about Doc that you don't like so much?
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of things. People based off their understanding of Philadelphia and our sports base, you can take it in hyperbole, you can take it literally. Either way, I'll probably stand behind it. But I just think he's a bit overrated. I think that his record isn't really impressive at all. I mean, he has 2008 Celtics, but I don't think what a lot of people know is Doc had 2 losing seasons as his first 2 seasons there with the Celtics. And it wasn't until they got Kevin Garnett and Ray Allen that they had the 66 win season and then won the championship. Mm-hmm. And, a lot of people were frustrated with Brett Brown, but I hope people are seeing that this is just Brett Brown Jr. going on right now. And what sucks is we have post-bubble Embiid right now, who is MVP caliber, and it's just going to waste because guys like Maxey aren't coming off the bench nearly as much as they should. B-Ball Paul is not seeing as much games as he should. And it's just I just think it's mediocre coaching, and that's okay as long as you know where you're at. But Doc has this really inflated view of himself, and I think we're starting to see through it. If there's one thing we hate in Philadelphia, it's phoniness, and there's just a bit of that. So
that is pretty spot on. I assume with this knowledge that you're going to go ahead into like basketball psychology. You're going to be a basketball coach. You're going to go into the field as broadcasting. What did you graduate with?
I graduated, the banner shows philosophy, politics, and economics. Some people got really upset. They were like, this kid's a philosophy major and he's talking about basketball. And it's like, I don't know. I just like the Sixers, man. I like basketball. But I'm not going into sports as much as I love basketball in the sport. I'm working in finance, so I'll be watching from behind a ticker board.
Oh, maybe analytics. Maybe down the line, little analytics. Yeah, maybe. What's the coolest thing that's happened since seeing your name, your post, and your little message to everybody go viral throughout the internet?
Yeah, I mean, just there's some crazy people on the internet. The internet's not real. You got some. Yeah, people who are really fanatic. A lot of DMs from just people I don't know. A lot of I love yous. A lot of you're my hero. A lot of I needed this. But I think the coolest thing is Q102 called me and asked for an interview on live radio, which is insane. So my girlfriend and her parents and my parents were listening in their cars to me on the radio, which is and my roommate said the best. He said, "Hey, you have the face for it." So I agree.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I have an uncle who still finds that joke really funny. That's amazing, man. I couldn't imagine going viral through something like that. Did Penn say anything to you? Like, hey, come on, this is a serious moment or anything like that?
No, silent. I mean, our vice provost actually laughed when he saw me hold it up, and I mean, he gave everyone like elbow bumps and stuff. But I think he got it. A lot of the like professors and faculty also got a little chuckle from it as well. So people take graduation too seriously. It's supposed to be fun.
Exactly. It's a party.
Yeah.
You just got done all that work, and now you're going out into the wild, man. Let the serious stuff come later. Leo, and you, where'd you go to high school? You're from Paoli?
Yeah, I went to Conestoga High School in Berwyn. So
my man. Oh, look at you.
Yeah.
Good for you. Well, hey, as I wrote you to try to book you, first and foremost, congratulations on graduating from Penn, and then congratulations on going viral as well with this little message to fire Doc Rivers. If it's not Doc Rivers, who would you want to see be the head coach of the Sixers?
Yeah, I had a lot of people ask me that. A whole lot of problems, not a lot of solutions. First off, it's not my job. But second off,
not yet. You just graduated from Penn. Anything's possible.
Yeah, that's right. But it's hyper idealistic, not very realistic. But head coach of Villanova Wildcats looks pretty good to me.
Ooh, okay.
No, Jay Wright. If there's one thing a huge thing that Doc's missing is personnel development. And I mean, college basketball is all about personnel development. So if there's an expert in it, it's probably Jay Wright. But I know he's like voiced his reservations about it, and I know he's pretty firmly like where he's at right now. But like, if I had a name, that'd be at the top of my list.
I'm just picking your brain about the future of the Sixers. James Harden will be back. They'll probably get a little bit of a discount on that long-term deal.
Yeah.
Who are you bringing on? Who are you bringing on to help this squad in the starting five? Are you going after Bradley Beal? What do you like?
Yeah, Bradley Beal would be awesome. I mean, his energy is it's through the roof. And, it's not just energy, it's toughness. And that was a big thing that Daryl Morey was talking about, and Embiid was talking about, Maxey was talking about after the loss. They're just saying, like, yeah, we lacked mental toughness out there on the court. And, I mean, Bradley Beal, I think, is just a guy who comes to the top of your mind, who's like, yeah, this guy's a fighter. And, like, even if his team, might not be the best, and it's guys who'd probably be on the bench if it was, like, any other team, he's still out there fighting. So if we have that kind of like reinvigoration, that'd be electric. So
Leo, I absolutely enjoyed the hell out of this conversation. I wish you nothing but success, my friend. I'm a Temple guy. I can throw it across the way to the Penn people. No problem.
Thank you. We take it.
There you go. Leo, Chen, best of luck to you in the future. Congrats on your newfound fame from the phone firing fame. Leo Chen, recent Penn grad. Leo, thanks so much, brother. Appreciate you.
Thanks so much for having me. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Leo Chen joining us on the Rothman Orthopaedics guest line.